May profits be upon you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're trading with RT Money, representing Lions Den FX. I know you missed me last week, but I'm here this week, Jack. Let's take a look at the RT Money Meter first. We're going to take a look at pound USD today. And what do we see on this RT Money Meter? Well, what we can see is since 2 weeks ago, when I last updated, price has moved bullishly for the US dollar. It has strengthened. It's moved from 585 to 639. That's a pretty significant move to the upside. I like to see momentum when I look at the RT Money Meter. All right. The RT Money Meter, if you don't know, tracks the rate of change over a 15-week period, about 3 months. And I update it every week. Last week, notwithstanding, right? Now, let's go to the pound. The pound has moved from minus 680 on the 21st of May to minus 809. The momentum is moving to the downside. They're going two different ways. That's why I like to pair the weak against the strong, US dollar against the pound. We're going to go with US dollar strength. Now, over the last month, we can see that it closed like, I mean, look at this close. Look how strongly it reacted to this zone of demand here. Now we are in the extreme end of this monthly demand, all right? Price had a deep penetration into it, but look how the candle closed last month. All right, now we got a new month and it's starting out bearishly, leaving a little wick behind. So I'm thinking that is some more bearishness to come, maybe a short-term bearishness, maybe short-term, but nonetheless, I believe that there's some more bearishness to come. What I want to mark here is the major breakout level here. All right, price made a higher low here and then higher high, right? The thing is, this is where that bullish run started. Price came back and took that low out, all right? Took it out as support, came back, tested it as resistance, and now we see this bearishness come in, right? So let's look at the weekly. And what do we see anything clearer? We have a weekly zone of demand here. That's why I have it marked for both the weekly and the monthly. All right. And you expect price to have some kind of reaction when it comes here, right? All right. And we did get a bullish reaction. All right. A nice bullish engulfer followed by another bullish candle to the upside. All right. Now, what did price do? Price opened bearishly for the new month, right? That's interesting. And we have a lot of space there, a lot of imbalance to fill between the demand zone and this supply zone right here. Boom. All right. So I'm looking at that area as a void to be filled, an imbalance to be rebalanced by the market, right? Let's go to the daily. Now you see that big. So just to be clear, I am bearish on both the monthly and the weekly timeframes, right? The daily starts to get a little different now, all right, because we see the bearishness, right? We see that imbalanced move here, all right, that has yet to be filled, all right? We made a lower low, a lower high, and then a lower low, all right? This high was taken out, all right, right here for as a break of structure, right? And it took liquidity, took that liquidity. We did get a close on the daily. We got a daily close and open above. Actually, we didn't get a close. We didn't get a close, but we did get an open though. We did get an open, all right? And so it looks like, you know, a liquidity grab. I'm not convinced that price is going to go up higher just yet, because if I would have got a close, a strong close above that level, I would have been thinking, okay, price is going to continue bullishly. All right. But we already saw in the RT money meter that pound is trending weaker. So we're expecting the stronger US dollar to pull price down. All right. And that's how we closed on Friday. All right. The day before we were bullish, but we had 2 down candles prior to that. So we can see the weakness in the pound and the strength in the dollar reflected in these candles. Okay. Now, I want you to, we're going to go to the Moneymaker, the 4-hour, so we can see this price action up close and personal. We see the major breakout level. Price made it back up here and rejected this zone. Okay. And I also want you to make note that where are the breaks of structure? Where are the short-term and long-term breaks of structure? Well, we have a short-term break here, a short-term break here. Price made it all the way up here, and then we started breaking, just like we saw in the euro, to the downside, breaking structure to the downside. All right. And what do you expect after a break of structure? You expect a return to impulse, some kind of return to impulse, and we did. All right. And price came to this unmitigated zone of supply here, and this is a 4-hour zone, which is great. All right. Price reacted the way it was supposed to react. All right. Rounded over, started coming down. Right. Came back up, retested, and then came back down even further. Now, why do I have these dotted lines here? All right. I'll explain it this way. Let me get, first of all, let me get, you're driving me crazy. All right. All right. Either I'm going crazy. All right. Thank you. Now, it's a zone. It's a zone. All right. And what am I looking at? This zone here. All right. This is the zone. Okay. This is a zone. All right. And you can see all the reactions here, right? As support, as resistance, as resistance, as support, as support. All right. Are we going to crash through the support? This is very important key level. That's why I marked it. All right. I want to see how price reacts here. I believe this gets taken. This this low gets taken. Why? Because it didn't create a new high. All right. That makes it weak. All right. And that means if it's weak, that means it's a target for liquidity. All right. So if we take this low, what happens after this? We got the next zone down here. All right. This is an unmitigated zone of demand. And once price takes the liquidity from these lows, because it's already took out these, here, right? If price continues to target the lows for liquidity, I believe we may have a nice reaction here to continue higher. All right. We took out this higher. Remember, on the 4-hour, we have a close. All right. So this high is something I want to keep my eye on. I want to see what the reaction is here. If we see bullish price action, this will be a great long. If we see bullish price action, we got to look for the setup now. You understand that, right? You just can't jump in just because, oh, there's an order block, let me take that. No, that's not the way we do things here. Okay. All right. This is a valid zone of support. I mean, of a supply of demand. I'm sorry. This is a valid demand zone because it took liquidity, it sweat liquidity, right? It left an imbalance. All right. And it broke structure to the upside. This is what I like to see. All right. So this is a strong zone. I'd like to see price come here because I would love to take a long position from this zone. But here we are now. What we're going to look for on Sunday is price going to break this or respect it. All right. We've already, if we see price taking out demand, we know supply is in control. And until it's not, all right? And we're looking for shorts until we get down here, all right? If price gives a reaction, I'm looking for that reaction to come up into this zone here, all right? I'm looking for, if I can get in If I can get in for a short here, I will take it. All right. If price reacts, pulls back here, I'm looking for a bearish price action here, but I need that setup though. I need the setup. The order flow so far is bearish here on the 4-hour. Got bearish order flow. I don't want to go against that. All right. Looking for longs. I'm not going to be looking for no long here. In order to take a long from here, I need to see this zone get violated. I need to see a supply zone get taken out first, and then I'll wait for the pullback to take longs. All right. I don't take longs without seeing supply fail first. I don't take shorts without seeing demand fail first. Got it? Good. All right. So we got the plan. We got the plan. Sunday, we're going to watch this zone. We're going to watch this area here. If price breaks through it and gives us a pullback to this, you see the wicks, right? You see these wicks? That's a buy to sell. Those are buy to sell wicks. All right, on a lower time frame, this is supply. This is supply, and I would be looking for a short here. All right, that's that scenario. All right, if price respects this low, respects this zone and breaks that, then we're going to be looking for the pullback because we saw supply fail. We'll be looking for the pullback to the last demand zone before that break of this zone. All right, before the demand before this break, the last demand before this break, that's the one we want to take a long from. All right, those are the scenarios. That's it. All right, gotta wait and see, because this is a very interesting area. This will be a strong contender for a long position because this is a good demand zone. All right, this supply zone is in control. I would like to see a revisit so I can get in. If I can't, I can't. If we break here, and we get a lowered supply zone, I will take that one down to this demand because there's some pips to make. There's some good intraday trade to take there. But this is the longer term trend, trade I would like to take. Okay, I appreciate you watching this video. I'm glad to see you again, and check out one of the two videos I have on your screen right now. All right, and let's have a very productive week ahead, because it's going to be a good week. I promise you that. I'll see you in the next video. Do leave a like. Hit the like button, man. Why not?